We're here with Dáithí Ó Sé for the Rose of Tralee. Dáithí, what is the atmosphere like?
Do you know, it's really, really nice. I've just pulled into town, just driven through Tralee for the first time in a while. It's my first time home since Kerry won the All-Ireland, so it was great to see all the flags up and a big picture of Joe O'Connor and Shawnee Shea lifting the cup as I'm coming in. It's the first time we've ever had an All-Ireland winning team here in Kerry before the Rose of Tralee, because it always happens after. So great. So that's all feeding into this as well. I suppose with what we've been through the last couple of years as well, this is the last part of the jigsaw coming back together. Again, from say I was at the Flaghill a few weeks ago, and that was another big part of the jigsaw. And this is the biggest one, of course, at the Rose of Tralee Festival.
Obviously now there's a big absence there for a few years. So what's it like to be back? What's the atmosphere like with the roses and whatnot?
Really good, really, really positive, really strong. I remember being here in Tralee in June 2020 when we were doing pieces to camera for a documentary type show we had, looking back at my first 10 years as the host. And it was the first time really I got downtown to meet people, because when I'm here now, to be honest, I'm here in the Meadowlands, and I'll go between here now and the MTU for the next 4 or 5 days, and that's really it. And I'll get downtown a small bit, but won't kind of get a whole lot of time down there. But that time in 2020 I got to meet people, and I really got the sense of what the whole festival meant to people here in Tralee and the people of Kerry, of course, and what they missed. And of course that was compounded then again last year. So I think you have 3 years of excitement, blackguarding, madness, and fun packed into the next couple of days.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I went down to the bazaar last night, and there's a bit of madness down there. Will you be going down?
I won't be going to the bazaar, no. There's enough bizarreness going on with these TV shows. But I suppose it's just a busy time, for ourselves here, because I'm just trying to keep all my energy for Monday and Tuesday. Because if I went down now to the bazaar, if I went down to maybe the Town and Country and a few pubs on the Blasket, a few of those places there now, or Sean Oaks and a few other places, I'm sure now I wouldn't be that healthy the following morning. So I try to mind myself. But to be fair now, it's hard. It's very, very hard, but I manage to do it every year.
Of course. And speaking of, you've been doing this for over 10 years now.
Yeah.
So what is it that you love most about doing the Rose of Tralee?
I suppose the big fact that it's home here in Kerry, that's the big thing. I try to think it's like an All-Ireland final in your own backyard, if you like. It's one of the biggest shows of the whole year. But also, I suppose the whole process for me, you meet 33 roses, and then over the course of 10 days, you see them change and evolve, and then you see them on stage, and you're kind of like the older brother, or the uncle going, geez, I'm very proud of that person, oh, fair play. Or say if there's something that they might be worried about, and if you're on stage, and only myself and the Rose will know about it. And say, be telling a tough story, and it can be hard to go up there in front of 2,000 people inside in the dome, and whatever, hundreds of thousands of people at home watching, to tell your own story. And some of them stories can be very, very hard to get through it. And then you say, geez, that's really fair play, well done on that. So there's a bit of that there. So then at the end, once it all goes well, I'm like the referee on a Monday when there's no one talking about him. He's done a good job.
Very good. Now, is there any surprises in store this year?
Yeah, there are always surprises in store, and they usually come in the form of party pieces and getting me involved in them. There's two kind of big ones, two big setup ones. One involves a live animal, that there'll be no live animal hurt in the making of this TV show. Not too sure if there'll be a hurt presenter, but anyway, hopefully not. That could go wrong. It shouldn't go wrong. And then there's another one that I really can't talk about, that I think there'll be kind of a one of those ones, but we always have them. And then to be honest, as well, we have a few days to go, and we always kind of come up with one or two more party pieces between now and then as well. And there's just things fall into our lap, like the proposal and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
That year, no one knew about there was no talk of any proposal up until maybe Sunday evening. And then we were on Monday. So a lot of things happen over the weekend.
I know, definitely. Finally, Dáithí, your reaction to Kerry winning the Sam Maguire at the match. How did you feel going home to Galway that night?
Yeah, it was grand. I went to Waterford working actually for the week, so it wasn't too bad. And I live in hurling country in Galway, so I get away with it like that. That said, Paul Conroy, the full forward, lives probably about a mile over the road from me, and I meet him regularly. And you wouldn't mind. I said it to him before. I met himself and Damien Comer about a week before. Actually, it was the Monday after they won the semi-final, and I was chatting away to them, and I said, "Geez," I said, "we have a great full backline for you fellas." And they said, "We'll take them." And we had a good bit of banter. They're great guys. But geez, the Kerry backs did a job, and I got caught in cameras. People will know. Yeah, I was there on the day doing the Jubilee team from '97, and I was also doing the pitch side interview, so I was supposed to be kind of neutral. But when the final whistle went up, I jumped up in the air. But there was a moment next to me, Lynette Fay from Tyrone, who worked for the BBC. And I turned around to her. I said, Lynette, was that a good game or not, or was it a bad game? I don't know. Like, I was kind of paralysed for the second half. But wow, what a game! Like, what a feeling to be All Ireland champions again.
What a week to be in Kerry.
What a week to be in Kerry. Yeah, we have to get our hands on the Sam Maguire for the TV shows as well. I think it's
bring him off on the at the end of the Rose of Tree on Tuesday night.
We'll have to get the Sam Maguire there.
Very good, Dáithí. Thank you so much.
Not at all. Thanks for having it.